Hey there, I'm some guy. And after a little over a month, the community has finally done enough missions to finish the core to defeat the Hive of Glass. Missions that were so short that the general advice in the community was to do your missions for the day, go back to your primary save, rinse and repeat. In fact, I was a good sport and did what I could do to prepare for this fight with the Hive. And as it turns out, a lot can happen in a month. Let me show you. For starters, I made a base in the spawn's North Pole, which I hardly did anything with other than farm carbon and process items into nanites. I realized I could redeem better starships from previous expeditions, so I flew around with the Starborn Runner and upgraded it a little bit for the remainder of the expedition. I hired a full S-rank squadron of attack fighters, which will do absolutely nothing against the Hive, but at least I'm trying to make this final fight look cool. I bought a S-rank freighter and a full fleet of combat frigates, which will also do nothing, but it will look cool in theory. I started writing a script for a review of No Man's Sky 10 years after its catastrophic launch, and reading through the updates alone turned into such a deep rabbit hole that this analysis will also get a separate video. Even my Finchbird even gave me some ideas for an update. I replaced the battery on my PlayStation 4 controller because it wouldn't hold a charge. I turned half my office into a measuring space for my biggest personal project down the road that I refuse to elaborate further on. I saved about $400 on car repairs by replacing the discharge hose on my car right before El Nino could do its worst. I made some scratch cookies that were so good that I actually make a batch for Hello Games for all their hard work over the past decade. I finished reading Dune Messiah just in time for Dune Part 3, and I'm currently in the middle of Children of Dune. I saw some movies that I've never seen before, each with their own hot takes that may or may not trigger you more than this entire expedition's execution. I listened to Olivia Rodrigo's new album. It was the best album that she's made yet. I decided to go down a rabbit hole of shower filtration systems because God forbid we stop making data centers. And finally, I impulsively bought a desk for my setup that didn't get to show up in time for the finale, but at least it's something to look forward to in future videos. Okay, most of that didn't actually happen within No Man's Sky itself, but I suppose that the message of this expedition is the experience and growth that we experienced along the way. Alright, let's get this expedition over with. Alright. Well, I literally just got back from watching the latest Rick and Morty. And I was gonna put in my contribution for the core, but it looks like it's already done. So I can just go ahead and abandon these missions then. Let me go ahead and get some B-reel for the intro before I actually kick things off. Alright, I'm about to see the completed core, well, the core in its completed entirety for the first time. Let's see how it looks. Looks like, I mean, I knew the Weavers were gonna win just by, by majority, but still, the Weavers have won the core construction, and it looks pretty much the same as it did at like 80 or 90%. Track swarm activity. Does this just... Oh, this is just... I could just do more missions if I want to. No, thank you, fam. I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Expedition. What do I need to do? Oh, new reward in phase 3. I get a bunch of fireworks. I waited to complete this for a month, and all you give me is fireworks. Happy late Independence Day, I suppose. Okay, ward off against the Hive of Glass. I gotta talk to... Oh, clear those execute inventory things first. The core is complete. Consult Polo to plan for the next step. It is success, traveler friend. The core is complete with fragments of all. A very large fragment of Weaver. How does it work? I waited for a month. How does it work? It's a combination of all fragments. Big prism, transducer, simple. And I have thought of method to link prism and exosuit. Small lens, portable, safe. It's an iPhone. Polo hesitates. Lens is safe, yes, but Hive is still dangerous. I do not ask you to try. I ask you to do or do not. Lens creates possibility only. Choice belongs to traveler friend. I will agree to do. You clearly have not seen enough Star Wars, Polo. Blueprint is yours, friend. I know you can do it. Reflect Hive. Push it back to Glass World. Oh, I don't want the going through my computer. I haven't seen the ring, but I understand how the ring works. Or is it the Grudge? I don't know. They came out in the same year. Okay, living lens. What do I need to do? Put it in my access inventory, I guess. And I have all the things. And that will do something. Okay, got myself another achievement. And what will that give me? Ooh, band hyperdrive upgrades. I will take those home with me. And now what do I need to do? Prismatic core linked. The Hive of Glass draws close. Return to space to confront the Hive. Alright, boys. Let me go ahead and go my freighter so I can get my whole attack squadron on this shit. Not that it matters. Not that it matters, because, well, squadrons aren't exactly useful in this game yet. And based on my testing, I haven't seen the frigates actually summon their attack freighters. But still, we are going to make this as cool as we possibly can, even though, like, the hype has pretty much gone below the bar at this point. To the Eviscerator! Alright, we're here in space. Track the Hive of Glass to the Lather system. Where is the Lather system? It is all the way over there. But fortunately, it's a yellow star, I think, so I can take my, my freighter over there. Man, this back view really makes me miss my own personal freighter. Also, is my freighter upside down? It totally is. Like, I could see the bridge and everything. Like, it's upside down. It should be right side up. That's... This game... Oh, now it's right side up. This game is fascinating. It truly is. Alright, we're here in the proper system, and now I gotta go actually get out of my freighter. Oh, and there's an Atlas interface here in the system. Must be a theme. Oh, Jesus! What is this epilepsy? Target Hive core to inflict critical damage. Where is the Hive? Hive is somewhere. Oh, there it is. There's the Hive. Just decided to give me some epilepsy for no good reason, but either way, we're making it, we're managing, and we're gonna save the Atlas. Boundary catastrophe in 3, 2, 1, yada yada. Can I actually... Oh, no, I can't breach the hole, I guess. Glass shards detected. I guess these are the glass shards right here? Maybe? You know, maybe I should have, like actually, you know, like, put some rocket launchers on my thing before actually, you know, taking on this giant chungus. Wait, is that it? Radiance arm. Oh, that's it. You just gotta take out the arms. Okay, so I guess this is like... We're going on a pirate mission, I suppose. You know, I just realized I should probably, like, play some epic music. Oh, geez, my shield's down. Okay, so I guess the, all the arms are gone and out, so now it's, definitely gone. Oh, Alice is still getting hurt. Oh, wait. Ow. I don't know what's going on. No idea what's going on. Wait. Shard of glass. That's a shard of glass right there. I'm gonna aim for the shard of glass. Another shard of glass right there. Can I not, like, actually hit the hive from here? Oh, wait, yeah, I can totally take this thing on from here. This is totally doable. Maybe? It's still kinda being problematic here. But I think I'm, like, destroying its mouth. There we go. I'm destroying something. Where's the glass? There's shard of glass. Boom. There we go. Another shard of glass right there. Glass is breaking, and I still have no idea what that actually means. But I guess this is a shard glass? Somehow? Oh, Jesus, I didn't mean bumping you. I'm sorry. Am I actually doing anything here? No? Okay, that destroyed something. Okay, I'm definitely doing damage now. Still overheating. Still doing some damage to it. Come on, we're almost there. You know, something tells me we could have done this a little bit better, but it doesn't matter. We're almost done. The hive is almost... There we go! Hive of Glass is done, defeated. And the Hive of Glass is finally gone. Now I can finally be rid of those mosquitoes you called enemies. Oh, and I get a bunch of living glass. That's fitting. And now I gotta demand answers. So, time to approach the Atlas. Wherever that... There it is. The big, giant diamond in the sky. Like, where else would it be? Alright, time to demand answers from this giant period clock in the sky. I feel dwarfed before the interface. The orb spins massively. Does it even see me here?
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hello, world. Ask about the hive, tell about the hive, or say nothing. Yeah, ask about the hive. I mean, I'm demanding answers. That's why it's called demanding answers for a reason. Something in my words or my voice provokes a sudden reaction from the great machine. Hive protocol contained boundary test pass directive iterate travel designate contained iterate primordial. Is the hive really gone? I mean, I kind of hope not. I wouldn't mind some enemy variety. I questioned the Atlas, asking if the hive is truly gone. It says nothing, so that's a no, then. I demand to know, please! Hive array dot size. Oh, great, this is computer code. I dropped my computer science minor for a reason. Yeah, what does that mean? I begin to demand more answers, but I can feel my agency slipping away. Feel the push of the interface dismissing me. Oh. And it's gone. Oh, and I'm teleporting. We said teleporting, y'all. I am on a desolate rock planet. I have been dismissed by the Atlas, and something tells me I'm gonna be teleported someplace else. Where am I? Give me my reward. I got a bunch of Quicksilver. And phase 3 is almost also done. Get a new title, Swarm Decal Plans, and a Swarm Banner. And the expedition is finally complete. The expedition is officially complete. Return to the Space Anomaly to review rewards and achievements. And etc, etc. I did not think I would get to see the end to this. The end of this expedition, you know, as soon as it was. I mean, it feels like it could have been more than a month. And honestly, I was gonna, you know, put this video off on, you know, one of my off days, so, you know, I can, like, have, you know, time to actually relax from work, so you don't have to worry about work later in the morning. But honestly, given the fact that we've waited this long for this expedition to conclude, thanks to the valiant efforts of the literal millions of travelers that play this game, yeah, no, I'm ready. I'm ready for this thing to end. I miss the life that I'm living. I have a Viking settlement that is not doing so hot. At the moment, it's been infested with biological horrors for the past couple months. A couple of things before I end things off. First of all, I want to look at these numbers here. 1 million... No, like... Almost... No, wait, it's not in the millions. It's like in the hundreds of thousands. But still, like, look at all of these people that have contributed to getting this expedition done. Job well done, everybody. I know I'm not that big of a YouTuber, but Job well done, you crazy mother. We all did it. Hear me clap. Calls for a celebration. Getting Taco Bell later tonight. And second of all, let's check out this new outfit that we got from the expedition. Dire Wasp helm. Looks good. Dire Wasp chest piece. I can't really tell from the armor here. Dire Wasp plating. Oh. So this is just... So it's armor on top of the skin. What does that look like by itself? Let's see, outfits. That's actually a nice armor piece. For whatever reason, I thought the armor was like one whole unit, but no, it's actually like two parts of a great skin. That looks pretty good. It's a good set of armor. Now for the gloves. That looks super duper gnarly. I think we got to put that on my main skin. Actually, that looks sick. Now for the cusses. Nice, can't go wrong with that. And the booties. That's just... God, who's that? Who's that Digimon? It's not Wargreymon. It's not Garurumon. I can't remember my Digimon for sure, but you understand where I'm coming from. This is clearly Digimon feet. And for the backpack, of course we gotta... Wait, where's my... Oh, never mind. That's the trail. I need the backpack style. There we go. And look at that. We've officially got the full set of Dire Wasp armor. Look at me. Look at me all menacing and stuff. That looks nice. It looks better than it did in the previews, actually. So, you know, yeah, props to the Hello Games team for making such a really cool piece of what's essentially Metroid armor. This straight up, it looks like Samus if they didn't pull inspiration from this. It looks very good. Very good indeed. Okay. Is there anything else I want to bring back home with me? You know, I think that's it. I think that's everything I'm going to be bringing back with me. It's not a whole lot, but then again, this expedition, when you think about it, I mean, other than the month-long delay, it hasn't been a whole lot. About to finalize the expedition. Yes. It is time to go back home. And let's see the fruits of our labor. The fruits of our labor that I have done after deliberately staying here for a month, even though, like, the general advice in the subreddit was to go back to your primary save and just around until the expedition was over. But no. I wanted to build this up, make it as epic as possible, and despite my best efforts, it was still a very confusing mess. At least to me. Final earnings. 60 million units, almost 90,000 nanites. I have never seen that before, oh my god. And 1,700 Quicksilver. I mean, again... kind of a disappointing expedition, but I guess staying in the system has its perks. I got 90,000 nanites pretty legitimately. Alright everyone, thank you for watching this very short video. I'm Some Guy. Please sure to interact with this video in all the ways if you liked what you've seen. And for those that are still on the expedition, or those who have been on the expedition, great job, everyone, for putting up with this for as long as we have. But it's been real. Time to get back to reality, and let's wait and see what Hello Games has up its sleeve for its 10th anniversary. Looking forward to it. I would crash as soon as I go back to my own reality.